If you're here for the first time, hit subscribe with the notification bell so you never miss me walking live, and come walk with me wherever you are. If you're returning, say hello. Let me know where you're from, and let's keep it moving. So, busy Monday today. We've had such a crazy heat wave in Boston. Today actually feels a little cooler, or the humidity level or the dew point or something feels a little better. It might be like 87, but it's been like unbearable. And I've been coming out at night mostly. Today it's like a little past 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have a balloon jam tonight. So I'm a balloon artist, so I want to make sure I get my walk in now, and I'm going to try to ease into walking more during the day if I can. The good news is, when you're self-employed or you set a goal and you're investing in yourself, right, you fit it in, and you realize investing in yourself is taking the time to make that decision to walk and be healthy. Walking is so amazing on so many levels, right? Not so bad on the knees, right, than running. And no matter what, I mean, I had the last week a little bit of swelling my feet from the heat and stuff like that, and I'm watching it. And I went from being strict keto to birthday celebrations, and always retains water, and then of course, as hot as it's been, it's really done that. So my body's releasing it for sure, and I want to make sure that I'm always taking care of myself and making that priority, but also tracking everything and fitting it all in, making a priority. So no matter how crazy my schedule is, and yours that you're watching this, you fit it in. And coming on to YouTube has been an amazing journey, because I come on live each day. Sometimes it's day, sometimes it's night, you never know. And there's always people that click on, say hello, from new people to old people. It's all good, and it's great. So it's pretty hot out here, but it's a nice day for sure. It's bearable if it is. Definitely, from a few weeks back, from walking more daytime, I definitely have some sunburn in the back of my neck. So I've been working on using some natural SPF, cream, and then I put some silver gel and silver liquid that I have access to. It's amazing, and it calms down if I have a burn or whatever it might be. So, like I said, and hydrating and making sure that I'm watching all those things. So I hope you make a decision to take care of yourself, make your wellness a priority, and realize it's so important to do that. As we especially come into the fall with winter, it's just time to get it done and to be consistent with that. If you relate to that, I'd love to hear. And I do run a wellness quest. It's complimentary, 9 weeks. We just finished one. We're gonna start another one in September. You can email me. I'll put my information in the description when it's done. I love more the merrier from around the world that stay motivated, that are on this station, and we just encourage each other. And I hope it inspires you to create a station too and walk. I mean, it's one thing we can do no matter what, to get out of your mind all the stress and whatever it is day to day, and you just make that a priority. Oh, we got some messages here. Let's see if I can see. Hold on. I had to stop for a second. Scully, hello, welcome. Gemia, welcome. I cannot see. In heaven. Yes, I'm not trying to lose weight rapidly necessarily, but thank you for that. It's more about my wellness, and I am watching that. There's nothing wrong about losing weight, so good point. And intermittent fasting is great. I do keto / paleo. I'm back on keto. I had a birthday at the end of July, so I had birthday cake, did all that, right? And got to get that out of my system, because it really does affect me. The sugar and the carbs, holy crap. I just don't respond well to it. So from all the GMOs and all that, hello there, Scully again, and Gupta. Hello, welcome. Let me know where you're all from. And I can't see who this is. Gupta, watching from Manhattan. Awesome. I'm in Boston. Sorry about that. I had a call coming in and it blocks it out. So you're in Astoria. Very cool. Love it. So make sure you hit subscribe to the notification bell. I love to keep in touch with people from around the world, and we can all keep each other accountable. And if this inspires you to walk, I'd love to hear that. Doesn't matter where you live, what the circumstances are. I am on a track here in my town. You can see this is the track, and it's nice. And at night, more people are out because it's hot, like I said. And it's by our high school. But if you look at this station, I was walking in Western Massachusetts the other day. I was in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. All over. I'm from Boston, okay? So it doesn't matter where you walk. Just get out each day, even if it's 10 minutes. And it's great. Of all the great things, you got to make that priority and make you a priority, right? And just do it. So I had some health issues. I talk about this all the time, where I took Advil. I vomited blood. It went through me in 2 different ways, almost died. I was in the hospital. They didn't know how I drove there. They couldn't believe it. And they thought I might have had cancer or an ulcer. I was scared to death. I didn't have any of that, thank God. But they did say I had a hiatal hernia with a ring. And if I didn't get on Nexium, I could. So I listened to them, got on the medicine, was on it for 10 years with side effects, I found out, like bone loss and stuff. So I'm off of it. Hold on a second. What does that say? In heaven, if you 15 pounds a week, eat 3 bowls. Yes, either soft-boiled or poached is the key, and it's actually 4 or more with a choline, so that helps you lose weight. You're absolutely correct. They're not really small and tight, my glasses, and they're off. They're cheaters. They're actually not small. They're actually big. Maybe it looks like that on the screen. I actually think they look big, but interesting. So funny. So I only use them to read. They're cheaters, actually. And that's it. That tendency of leaving them on, and I should keep taking them off. So thank you for that. But it is hot out here, like I said. Trying to stay as cool as I can and walk. Kids are all over here playing tennis. Check that out. Maybe it's summer camp, I don't know. Very cool. I know kids will be back to school soon, and this is by the high school, so it gets busy down here. We have our town pool down here. Nice spot, like I said. I love it here. It's easy, but sometimes I'm not here. I have to be in different places. Like I said, I just fit it in, as you should too. So wherever you're at in the world, whether you're in New York, Manhattan, like you said, or Astoria, wherever you're at, come walk with me, right? Let's do it. Let's motivate each other. What does this say? I cannot see. Oh no. I can't see the screen, guys, right now. But when I'm finished, I promise I will. And, or it's just, I'll get to a shaded spot where maybe I can see a little bit better. It's really, really blaring out here right now. And like I said, I'm a balloon artist, and I know it sounds funny, but I'm called Mr. Balloon Wizard, and I run a balloon convention, believe it or not, in Las Vegas called the Bling Bling Jam. So tonight I'm having what we call the Boston Balloon Jam at International House of Pancakes. The locals are going to get together, we're going to eat, we're going to make some things up, have some fun. Wednesday, I have my virtual Zoom of international artists from around the world coming in. And we have people from New Zealand and England and Australia and Ireland and Mexico and all over that come in. Canada, it's a lot of fun. And I'm conducting it in person in November in Vegas. So I always say, talking about weight loss, I want to be healthy, but it is true. I do want to lose some weight. I make balloon animals. I don't want to look like one, right? So little joke on that. And, when you do events, a lot of balloon artists mostly do parties. I do more than that. But at parties, you get offered cake and ice cream. It's like, sometimes they're like shoving it to you, and you don't want to be rude, but the sugar makes you big, and enough's enough, right? So we got to take care of ourselves, and you are what you eat, you are what you decide, and you are, what you choose. So make the walking a priority, and just be careful about it. If it's hot, hydrate, and watch, right? That's all you can do, and fit it in and take it to another level. That's what I'm talking about. So the egg person, you're so right, and good quality eggs are key. And the choline in soft-boiled or poached eggs is key because it helps you with a fatty liver, helps you with your brain health, with your muscles and all that. Sometimes in keto, you lose a lot of muscle. So it helps with that, helps with the eyes, essential fatty acids, good for the brain, right? I also take this muscadine seed oil every day before I eat, and I have access to that. If you want information, I can help you. It breaks through the brain barrier. It's amazing. And it's sort of like MCT oil on steroids, if you will. It helps with blood flow. It helps with, so many great things. You can look that up. Wake Forest University down south did a $20 million study on muscadine, and they found out the properties of it. Muscadine grape is between a grape and a cherry. It's grown wild in the United States from like North Carolina down to Texas and Florida. The American Indians used it for medicinal properties, but a lot of people used it for wine, jelly, things like that, and drinks. And they found out during the study there was people with cancer that were having results and stuff. Just look it up. And pretty amazing. It's good for the heart. It's good for men with ED, believe it or not, because it creates blood flow. So pretty powerful stuff. So I take that, and that also is indirectly a different version. It's like it's in the sister of vitamin E. So it's sort of in the area of essential fatty acid like you get in eggs, but a little different. Let's see here. Thank you. Saying great job, Jude. I can't see your name, but thank you. And bye to you too. No problem. Get a job. I don't need one. Thank you though. Maybe you do. But anyway, I love all the people on here. You just help my station, and my avatar, my direction is about wellness. So if you don't understand that your health is your wealth, and you don't need to be here, that's what it's about. But I appreciate all the visits and the comedy because it's always great and just keeps me going, and it's exciting. So I love it. I love it. So sometimes you have bots, and sometimes you have AI, or sometimes you have weirdos. We all know that. So anyway, can you make your own schedule and do what you want to do? The answer is you can. Can you make a decision to go walking and fit it in your day if you do have a job? The answer is you can. Okay? Do you feel that your life is worth it? Because it is. I can tell you I almost died, and that's a serious note. I almost did. Okay? So I'm happy to be here, and you're here for a reason because you're hearing it. So if your job, the person that said get a job, if your job told you that you would not get paid unless you walked 2 miles a day, how quickly would you do the walking? You would. Now, you know walking is good for you, right? And we shouldn't have to be conditioned that way. So I choose life over money, right? So if your life, money's important, it comes and goes, and I like making money. Who doesn't? But you don't come and go. You're not replaceable, right? And if you think that way, we need to really look at that and examine that, why you need to really take your wellness seriously and really, prioritize it, because what good is it? I talk about this all the time. I was a caretaker to my mom. She passed away. It'll be 3 years in September 17th. She's my best friend. It was horrible. And, we used to walk on this track during COVID. She was so adamant. She was one of the strongest people I know. And I miss her terribly, okay? But when my mom needed me 24 hours a day, I wasn't able to take care of myself as much. I do it again in a minute, and I grieved really badly, really, really badly. So we all struggle with things. So who wants a job that's going to ruin you, right? I'm not saying not to work a job. I'm saying the person that get a job, get a life, So it's about your life. That's the point. So take it seriously. Understand this is not a dry run. This is your life. This is it, period. Okay? You got to fit it in because, like I said, how we're conditioned, if your job boss told you you wouldn't get paid unless you walked, which you know is good for you, you should do it anyway, you do it to get that paycheck. Are you doing it for yourself? Are you understanding that you can't help somebody else? You can't be a caregiver. You can't do anything unless you take care of yourself first, right? So it's so true. I was cooking for mom. I was doing all kinds of things, looking up all different, ingredients. I never did that before. I just really just did it. And I don't regret any of it by all means. But we must take care of ourselves first as a priority. And these messages trigger me on that way. All good stuff, right? So when you speak truth, it's not AI. People know, right? And that's why you guys are following, and I really appreciate that. But if you have a story like that of making a priority of your health and or having an experience like that or taking care of a loved one, I love to hear about it in the comments and love to hear how you're dealing with it. And if you find walking a great thing for you as well and your wellness to make it a priority, and you understand that your health is your wealth and nothing else matters. Money comes, money goes, not you, right? So keep that in mind. Okay, I'm in the shade. Let's see what's going on over here. I'm Steve. What's your name? Steve, I'm in the Boston area. I'm going to finish up shortly. I'll be walking more later on, but not live. I gotta go to the mall afterwards. Sometimes I walk from there and go live too, but I won't usually do it twice in a day, but I do hit it. It's cooler and all good. And I may walk later on tonight after the balloon jam, but I don't ever know what time I'm going to come out of that. So we'll see. So all good. But at the end of the day, hit subscribe, the notification bell, as you already know. If this is resonating to you, do leave a comment. It really helps me. So thank you for all the comments. And when it goes public, meaning it stops on a live, still do that. Send me an email if you'd like to join the next wellness quest. It's totally complimentary. The more the merrier. Whatever you're working on, walking or weight loss or strength training, or if you want to learn recipes, we have different Facebook groups, all supportive. Nothing costs anything. Okay, it's just we all help each other. And I'm not a doctor, not making claims, but I have my own health issues, and I work with some naturopathic doctors. And if you like to do a health survey, that's a naturopathic one. It goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar and digestion. It speaks to you, totally complimentary. It was designed by 500 naturopathic doctors, and it's really interesting. I love to share that with you. So make your health a priority, everybody. Don't not. And find the importance of what really matters, right? Job, no job, right? As I say, J-O-B, jackass of a boss, right? Thank God you have one if you have one, but that's really what it is. And your health is your wealth. That's all you got. If you don't have that, a job doesn't really matter. Money comes, money goes. With that said, thanks so much, you guys. You have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Over and out. Bye-bye.